Can I have both Gary? Team two Gary.
Would you pray with me, please? Father, we thank you for this day and for the gift of life itself. We thank you for the freedom we enjoy to come and assemble here each week. We thank you for the things that Rotary accomplishes around the world and all that Rotary stands for. Thank you that we can be Rotary to our community and beyond. Be with our speaker today and bless her as he speaks, and be with our membership as they conduct their business throughout the week. Bless them. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
You know, the reason I joined Rotary, first time I went, they had a prayer and had a pledge, and I respect that. I'm so glad we could. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I like this part, and all I have to do is say the letters. Boy, test first.
Is the truth.
Second.
Is fair to all concerned.
Third.
Will build goodwill and beneficial. Will be beneficial to all concerned.
Thank you.
You had a real problem remembering what I come back for first.
John, anything happening for us?
Yes, sir.
Marv, how are you?
Isn't it great that Sean Jagger is his old self? That's a beautiful thing.
Back to normal.
We have a guest. We have Dr. James Jagger here. Dr. Jagger, you want to tell us what you do?
Sports medicine.
Orthopedic sports medicine. Well, we got a guy with a boot on over here. Virginia fan, you can leave it on as long as you want. Welcome to Fort Rotary. Bill Haggerty's back with us. Where's Bill? Welcome back, Bill. And you're a guest speaker, what you know?
Yes, I am.
You want to tell us what you do?
I'm a partner with Johnson Resource Group. We're an executive search firm. We just moved our offices from site to downtown Kentucky.
Very good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Paul Bailey is with us. Paul, would you like to tell us what you do, sir?
Hi, hello everybody. My name is Paul Bailey. I'm a local guy. I grew up in Penland County. I worked a long time for Toyota. In the last 10 years or so, I've been running plants, not just automotive plants, but other types of manufacturing plants. I'm happy to be here.
Welcome, Paul. We have, since we have Dr. Jagger here, we have the Thomas More University Women's National Champions. That happened, and that, we want to echo that again. Good seasons to the Bearcats in the North. They didn't end the way they wanted to, but that time of year there was a lot of emotion, and they played hard, and we wish them well. Good job to the UC and NKU. We still have our Wildcats going on. Reverend Kimball's not here, so I guess he's getting over that heart attack in an almost close game. Hope to see him soon. Mark Keelan's all dressed in her Bobcat stuff. Ready to go?
Me too.
Yeah. All agree on that one. Way to go, Mark. She said me too. And then the good Reverend wore his UVA ad in today, but your boot was from that first game. You thought, yeah, it wasn't going to go well.
I didn't see the second half.
Okay. So Virginia's still in it. We have opening day on Thursday. There's always hope and promise, right, Dennis? Oh, we have Brad's opening day on Thursday. We're looking forward to that. Not Thursday. If you didn't hear, doctors, then I think over the weekend, Washington, they handed out the Bueller report. Bueller?
Bueller.
Oh, I'm sorry, was that Butler? I apologize. That is all, sir.
On that one, huh?
There you go.
No comments?
No comment.
We're going to start this week's announcements like we did last week. Mr. Dave Wolford.
Thank you. Just a reminder, I'm helping to borrow with the high school scholarships
We go to the 8 Boone County high schools, and we're starting next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we're awarding $1,000 to each school. And we are in desperate need of volunteers. We need 4 for each school. Our shifts are 8 to 10 in the morning, and then probably 10:30 to noon. So I have a sign-up sheet if anybody would like to see me afterwards. We could really use your help.
Could we start getting that around today, and then obviously get it to each table? But that won't interrupt any Rotary meetings, right, Mr. Wolford?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, we have 2 events coming up with interactors. Speak to those. I got them up here. They're actually on the front desk when you walk in.
Hi, yes, we have 2 events coming up. One is an ongoing event which we've done in years past, and it's called Helping Hands, and we will be doing our first Helping Hands project next Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. The kids are going to be taking down some playground equipment of one of our fellow Rotarians. We're looking for other projects like that. Planting trees, bushes, distributing mulch, whatever. That's ongoing and really for our Dominican trip. The other one is, we have a Applebee's Flapjack breakfast scheduled for the day before Easter, which is the 20th. And we're going to have our Interact Easter Bunny there. One of our interactors is dressing up as an Easter Bunny, and she'll have a basket of goodies to hand out. So I would encourage you that have children or that have grandchildren to please bring them to our breakfast. Thanks.
Thanks, Barb. One house cleaning project we have here. As you know, we're encouraged to turn into our volunteer hours here at the Rotary Group. We had someone turn in New Day NKY volunteer hours for horse therapy. It was from 1:02 to 3:30. You recognize the writing. I just need to know who turned this in. Anybody work with New Day? Is that you, Gary?
Yeah, Mark does too.
Mark? Was it you or which one turned it in?
Sorry,
That's okay.
someone was asking me a question.
When I'm done here, I'll walk up there.
Okay.
We are halfway to our goal of $500 for our quarterly sponsors. Today is the last day to contribute.
Got $100 here, thank you.
Thank you very much. Is that Gary or Greg? Is that you donate?
What's that?
Did you donate that for our?
No, this came from the Aaron Hall offices.
Yeah.
So now we are $150 away from our goal. I'll contribute another 50, that'll leave us 100. So before we do that, I'll say that. Okay? Thank you very much. We have to set our goal. I don't know if we can do it. Okay. We are currently collecting $10 per police officer for our outing in May, where we're going to drop off lunches to the first responders. We are at just around $1,100 committed right now. We actually, with Julie's help, we have a link online that was shared at the end of last week that will actually allow you to sign in to that and to contribute. We had someone not in Rotary give us $110. So the more we can pull from the outside, the better. So that puts us right around $1150. We're working on sponsorships currently as well.
Hey Jim, how much then do we raise here with just the lunch thing that we did?
Yeah, we do that too. And right now, we have $440 from our Rotary Club.
480.
Constantly changing.
It's constantly changing. So Greg upped it for another, and then, okay, we have 480 with the 110. That math is 590. And then we have an outside sponsor that we'll announce here shortly, 500. So right close to 1,200. We're looking for just over 2,000. That'll make the project successful. So we have a couple weeks to still collect. Please do so. We're still doing the fishing outing June 1st. Do we have any updates with regards to the clay shoot?
The clay shoot is also going to be on Saturday, June 1st. We'll be starting sometime, I think, around 12 noon, having a delicious lunch, and then we'll be shooting clays and talking smack and having a nice afternoon. That'll be at the You'll be seeing some more details coming forward about that. I think the shoot is $100, the sponsor $500, if I remember correctly.
I think that's right.
Yeah, and we'll be making sure that you all know. And if you would like, we can set up a session if you would like to shoot better this year than you did last year. I'm sure we can make some kind of an arrangement for a generous donation to the foundation to help you improve.
He's saying that we'll take a ride.
We will. I think we could do the first glacier with like Mulligan or something. You know?
It would probably cost me $2,000 to participate.
You, yes.
A couple weeks ago, we announced our different fundraising ideas for the next 12 months, and we're going to be backing off some of that. And we had a lot of people come up to me and say, how can we back off of it if we don't have the money? Well, we're going to make that readily available for you, and we're going to consistently do that moving forward. If you'd like to see, along with a couple of Rotarians that already have some of our financial documentation for the club and separately for the foundation, it's sitting in front of Shauna and Carrie, so you can grab that when you walk out. There are 10 copies. If you'd like me to email it to you, I'd be happy to do so too for you to review. Without further ado, Pat, would you like me to introduce or would you like to start?
I think I finally cleared. I had a privilege to introduce Dr. Jagger, the acting president for Thomas More University, which is something I can get used to saying, Dennis and all of the grades around here. She's been serving 3 years as the vice president of academic affairs and dean of the college. Dr. Jagger has been listed for 40 years in higher education. She earned a bachelor's degree from DePaul University in zoology, and then a PhD in microbiology from the University of Cincinnati. After teaching for more than 20 years, she took a sabbatical to complete a master's degree in public health at Harvard in order to develop new programs. She began her academic career at Wright State University in medical school there. Later, she was the clinical research program director for Pro Benefit Health System in Toledo, where she trained physician researchers on ethical conduct research. She has led teams of students and professionals on public health and clinical service learning projects working shoulder to shoulder with underserved populations in southern U.S., Guatemala, Philippines, the Virgin Islands, and the Dominican Republic. As a professor, she has taught and published primarily in the areas of cellular, molecular, and microbiology, public and global health, and bioethics. She has been recognized by the University of Kentucky as a teacher who made a difference, by the American Society for Microbiology as a scholar in residence and founder lecturer, and as an Eli Lloyd faculty fellow, and as a Brigham Fellow for excellence in teaching. Dr. Jagger serves on numerous community boards, such as Scientific Advisory Board for Gravity Diagnostics, the Northern Kentucky Education Council Action Team, Northern Kentucky branch of UK College of Medicine's Admissions Committee, and Northern Kentucky Tribe. She and her husband, James Jagger, has been married for 41 years, and they have 2 sons and 2 grandsons. And Jim, we have something in common. We both married up. So Dr. Jagger.
I don't know about that, married up. We'll be 42 years tomorrow. First, I just want to say thank you for inviting me here today. What a great group. I saw a lot of friendly faces and people I know in the audience. I'm really delighted to be here today and tell you a little bit about Thomas More. But I'm going to ask you a question first. When you hear Thomas More, what do you think of? What do you know about Thomas More? Shout it out. Small college.
Great students.
Great students. Thank you, Roger.
High academic standards.
Thank you.
Catholic.
Catholic.
Girls basketball.
Girls basketball. Something about that in a minute. So, you know, when I first came here, I was surprised that a lot of people thought Thomas More was a commuter college, a 2-year college, and they didn't know that we have a significant number of graduate programs. So the transition to university at the beginning of this year was in part to really represent who we are today. Do you know the oldest college in Northern Kentucky?
Thomas More.
Right? So it's 100 years, in 2021, we will have been here in Northern Kentucky. Started in Covington, and then moved 50 years ago to the Crescent Hills Key. So this fall, we became a university, and we established 3 colleges: the College of Business, College of Arts and Science, and the College of Education and Health Sciences. We also established a new Institute for Ethical Leadership and Interdisciplinary Studies, and that features one of our most popular now and fastest growing programs, that is ethical leadership. We started this in part as a response to the community, talking to business leaders in the area. We hear a lot about, the ethics in the workforce today. And so we decided to develop an interdisciplinary program that really mixed ethical theory and teaching practical ethics with a lot of the business background that other students get. That degree is open to our undergraduate traditional students, but it's also open to our adult students. And you can earn a bachelor's degree or a master's degree in ethical leadership. And again, when we started the bachelor's degree for our adult students, one of the things we wanted to do was to focus on concentrations in areas of need in the community. So in this ethical leadership program, students can major in logistics or supply chain management. They can concentrate on meeting and event planning, on lodging and revenue management, or also as ethics itself as their main area of focus. So this is a kind of a new area. If you have people in your businesses that are interested in working on a bachelor's degree, our adult programs are almost all, well, this one is all online, so it's easy to complete such a degree, and we encourage you to talk to our TAP program about those opportunities. The transition this year we're making, besides university, is transition to a new athletic conference. So our championship in women's basketball was our farewell to the NCAA, and we are recruiting right now for NAIA coming this fall. So how about those women's basketball team players? We are one of only 3 teams in the history of Division III basketball that can claim to have won the championship game more than twice in the last 4 years, in fact. These seniors has not only never lost a regular season game this year, right? We were 30, no, but they have only lost how many games in the last 4 years? 4 years, they've lost 3 games total. Wow. That is unheard of. UConn doesn't even do that. So this is a remarkable group of women, and their starting 5 has, I think, a 3.5 GPA. Smart girls. So, it's really a great story, but I want to tell you one funny little story associated with this. Last week, not this past weekend, the one before, we were down in Virginia, and Coach Hand said, "I'll just get you a room with the team." So after the game, the first night, I actually was here on campus until noon, drove probably faster than the speed limit to get down there for a 7 o'clock game. And then afterwards we went to dinner and then went to the hotel. So it's probably 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I walked in the hotel. It was not in Hilton. And I said, "I'm Captain Jagger. I'm with the Thomas More women's basketball team." And they said, "Yes, we know. We don't have a room for you." I said, "Excuse me?" They said, "We don't have a room for you. But don't worry. We made a room for you over at Comfort Inn, I think it was. It was right, I said, right next door. Can I just literally walk my bag next door and that's where it is?" "Yes, we just walk next door." They know all about it. So I go next door and it's not the Comfort Inn. It's the Best Western. They didn't know who I was or I was there. Then I had to get back to my car and drive around to the Comfort Inn, which wasn't exactly next door. And I went in there and said, "Hi, I'm Kathleen Jagger. I think you have a reservation for me." "No, we're all full. We don't have a reservation for you." So I go back to the hiding place, is what they're saying. And I said, "Well, I don't have a room over at the Comfort Inn." And they said, "Well, I better call my manager who set it up earlier." I tried to call the manager. She doesn't answer her phone. I'm thinking, "No, we're going to sleep tonight." And as I had stopped at the Best Western, I asked them, "Do you have any rooms for tonight?" That was the first stop. And they said, "I have one open." I said, "Will you just hold that for 20 minutes? Because I need to go." So they're trying to call the manager, couldn't reach her, and I said, you know, Best Western has a room, you can just call over there and set that up. So, long part of the story is, I did get to stay at the Best Western next door, but they said, but come back tomorrow night because we have room for you. I said, okay, come back, what time tomorrow? Noon. So then Saturday night, we win the championship game, and after the championship game, the host of the Salem area, business person in that area, was so proud about how everything was going, came up and was talking to Terry Connor, our athletic director, when I was talking to him. And Terry said, things are going great, but I just have one concern, one complaint. You didn't have a room for my president. And this is my president, Kathleen Jagger. And he said, what do you mean we didn't have a room? I said, well, I got a little late, and they said they didn't have a room. And he goes, what did you do? I said, don't worry about it, I just slept in my car. So I did tell him I actually got a room next door after he looked very nervous for a few minutes. But it was a great weekend, and a really wonderful celebration. On Wednesday, this week at 4:30, if you want to come celebrate with us, we're having a special recognition for the team in the Connor Center. So we welcome all friends of the college to come celebrate that. I wanted to say a little bit about the vision for Thomas More. We really aim to be the preferred Catholic liberal arts university, grounded in the Catholic intellectual tradition. When we say that, some people don't know what that means. And the Catholic intellectual tradition really essentially means searching for truth in all dimensions in all we do. Right? It's not an indoctrination to Catholic teaching, it's a searching for truth. And it's also inculcating in all of our students a valuing and a respecting of all individuals. So we hope to be the choice in this area for students that are looking for that kind of education. We want to be the preferred university for student-centered, flexible, undergraduate and graduate adult programs. And by adult, we mess around with this a little bit. Some people think our traditional age students are adults. Those of you parents out there, let me decide on that. But 17 to 21 is not always viewed as adult. We say students that are over 25 are adult population. And we have about 1,400 traditional undergraduates right now, and somewhere between 500 and 700 depending on the time of year of our adult students. So we want to be the preferred university for these student-centered, flexible undergraduate and graduate programs. We have a master's in education, athletic training, ethical leadership, and of course the classic MBA program. We want to be known for being an innovative, caring university with unique offerings, and yet still willing to work with businesses to meet their educational needs and to create new programs, specific credentialing for different industries and business sectors. And I'll give you a couple examples for that. We have offered cohorts of our MBA to various companies in town where we actually did an MBA training at their business locations. We are the place where the nurses who are at St. Elizabeth's who do not have a bachelor's degree, they come to us and we do an RN/MBSN training program. And so we've done 5 or 6 of those cohorts in the last couple of years. And right now, Carissa Schutzman, who's working on developing new certificate programs, is working with bankers in the area to try to come up with a certificate in banking for people who do not have a bachelor's degree. Starting out with a kind of banking 101 and then working through some of our business and leadership courses. So we are flexible, we're small, so we're somewhat nimble, and if your sector of the area of Northern Kentucky has an interest in developing some programming, some of you from nonprofits, we have a degree in nonprofit management. So there's lots of possibilities and opportunities out there, and all you have to do is be in touch with us and we'll begin that conversation. We are reaching out beyond the local as well to ensure that all students receive a global perspective. As you heard in my introduction, I've worked globally, worked internationally, and I think in today's world, one of the best gifts we can give an undergraduate is a perspective beyond their local community. I think it's essential. It's essential for the future of the workforce, because students never know where they're going to be working, right now. Did you know you were going to be here? All right. So we are very, very interested in not only expanding study abroad, we have a really intensive program right now bringing students from Latin America to Thomas More, but we also want to increase our internships with global companies. So students are prepared, even though almost all of our students from Northern Kentucky think Northern Kentucky. This is one of the really unique and beautiful things I think about this region. I don't know what y'all do, but, you put something in the water that makes people grow roots out of their feet here. But, students are gonna travel, they are gonna be in different places in the world, even if they're working for a company in Northern Kentucky. There's a lot, over 100 international companies here. So we want our students to be able to work with international companies in this area. And then finally, I think our other value is seeking excellence in everything we do. We expect excellence from our students, we expect it from our staff, from our administration, from our alumni. We're constantly trying to inculcate that in our students. So what are our priorities right now? Where are we growing? What are we doing? I think our first priority is strengthening the financial status of the university. You've all read the news. College is getting more and more expensive all the time. And we could talk for about 3 or 4 hours about why that is. But a lot of it's government requiring us to do things in, a full-time person to do Title IX, for example. But we don't get any money from the state. We get a little bit from the diocese, not a lot. And so we raise all of the tuition dollars. Most of the students that attend Thomas More pay about half the student price. I'd say that's the average, right? There are some that are on full scholarship, but I don't think we have any students at Thomas More that don't have some kind of a scholarship. So one of the misperceptions that's out there is it's really, too heavy in terms of cost or price tag, but it's really not that expensive when you look at what students pay. So if you have any college-age students, make sure they know that going to college or finding a college is a little bit like buying a car. Nobody pays the same price, right? No matter where you're going. And that's something to really pay attention to. It's a buyer's market out there for prospective college students, and you should be negotiating wherever your students are going. So we're working on strengthening our financial status through increasing our donors, our partners, increasing enrollment. You may have heard for the last 3 or 4 years we've had the biggest enrollment in the history of college. But as far as this group goes, we want to increase our partnerships too. We want to look for ways that we can find mutually beneficial partnerships to enhance the learning experience for our students. I'll say more about that in a minute. The other thing that we're concerned about is inclusive excellence. You also may have read in the media that the average college student is a different profile than it was when I was in school, maybe when some of you were in school. Thomas More draws significant interest from first-generation students. I know we had more students this past year from the River City schools than went to Northern Kentucky. So there are a lot of students that have financial need, that are underrepresented, but that are very capable, that we are attracting. And so we are committed to making this kind of a college education accessible to all kinds of students. And so if you know students that think about Thomas More, but think again that it's beyond their reach, have to come talk to us first. We want to be representative of the region. Global awareness, again, is one of the priorities I mentioned earlier, and as I said, we are increasing in the recruiting of international students, providing more study-abroad opportunities for our own and internships with global companies. Another thing that we'd like to be known for is our innovative programming. We have this ethical leadership as an example of some of our new curriculum. We offer innovative grants for our faculty, our students, and our staff. We actually have student challenges here. What can they come up with that will be innovative for the institution? And so we really are willing to take calculated risks to meet the needs of the region and to improve Thomas More in every way we can think of. And then lastly, what we're working on is enhancing the spiritual ethos of the campus. We really feel that a values-based education is really popular in the marketplace today, and we want to deliver on that. So how many of you have ever heard of the Institute for Religious Liberty at Thomas More? Okay, 2, 3, not many. So this is about 3 years old. We bring national and international speakers to the campus to talk about religious liberty. What does that mean? And I'll sort of paraphrase Martin Luther King. If anyone doesn't have religious liberty, no one has religious liberty. This is a very interdisciplinary program. We have a group of people from the Hebrew Union College, from the Mormon Church in the area, from the Episcopal. We have a board that runs the IRL that is really very interdenominational. And we bring in speakers to talk about the cases. So some of you have heard about Little Sisters of the Poor case. The lead attorney for that came in and talked about that. the Masterpiece Cake case. You know, we brought in a lot of speakers. This most recent, in March, beginning of March, Archbishop Lori, who is the representative for the U.S. Catholic Bishops on religious liberty, came, and he gave a wonderful talk that focused on being free, religious liberty that starts from within, not from without. So much of what we do focuses on government and legal issues and whatnot, but you know, what's the spirit that you're bringing in terms of freedom of religious choice, which is what this country is based on. So that happens in the spring and fall of every year. We always announce it in the paper, and it's an area that's mission-centric for us, but it's open to the entire community, and there is no charge for any of the IRL events. So that's one of them. I think that we just finished raising around $500,000 to endow the Institute for Religious Liberty. And if you know Ray Hebert, how many of you know Ray Hebert? I think he knows more people about it in Kentucky. But. Okay, so he's one of our faculty. He's been with the college for 44 years, and he's the Institute director. So if you know Ray, you can also engage him in more discussion about that. I already talked about some of our adult programs. One of the ones I didn't mention is we've worked with the Northern Kentucky Chamber through the Women's Initiative, which is a phenomenal program that they have, to provide certificates of women's leadership. So we sort of test ran that this year. In the coming fall, the coming year, we're going to have probably a 3-course women's leadership certificate. So any of your people that are interested in a little bit of training in that area, that's a new certificate that we'll be offering in the year. We also have a premier field station. Some of you how many of you been to the biology field station? Great. Any excuse you can have to go out there, it's phenomenal. We have something like, 15,000 students from the area, pre-college students that are out there learning every year. We just finished building a brand new teaching center out at the field station. They welcome people any and all times. One of the river cleanup sites, if you ever do the summer river cleanup, is from the field station. But we have technology out there now where the field station can go into any classroom in the region. So students can come out there and experience the field station firsthand, but the field station can come into the classrooms of all of the students in Boone, Campbell, and Kent County as well. That field station is a premier facility for research and teaching. It's among the top in the country. There was a graduate student from Michigan State 2 years ago that did a study on field stations across the country. She surveyed like 50 different field stations and narrowed down her study to Harvard, Michigan State, Oregon, and Thomas More. Good company. And at the end of her study, she said, you all do more in terms of outreach to your community and education than any of the other field stations that she interviewed and studied. She said it's phenomenal. And people don't know that we have grants through the federal government, through Fish and Wildlife, through all kinds of, or Sanko, different organizations. So that field station is truly a collaborative operation. Duke Energy has been very, very generous to us in funding some of the research that's going on out there. And any of your students that are interested in marine biology, field biology, we have a summer research program out there where we host about 15 summer students. Half are from Thomas More, the other half are from all over the country. So they come from Duke, from Santa Barbara, from Wellesley, from all over the place. So if you have students, people that are interested in field biology, there's a summer research opportunity out there as well. So I think in short, what I like to say is we try to live and model the return on investments that we expect our students to get at Thomas More. We focus on character, on community, on career, and on performance in the classroom. In the last year, I'll say one more thing. We have put 4 new buildings in operation. We have a new residence hall on our campus. It's right behind the administration building. We have the field station facility that was just finished this fall and has great, as I said, distance learning capacity. We had to move our cross to some new facilities. There's one that houses now all of our health science programs, and that's with the support of St. Elizabeth's. We partnered with them. And then we had to get a whole new building for the band because it's grown so big that there's nowhere on campus that we can house them to practice. So we have a performing arts lab and the new health science building across the street. So that's my update. I don't know if you have any questions or do we have time for that?
We do have time. Any questions?
I know I talk kind of fast.
John?
I have a three-part question. And it might not,
Do I get them one at a time or all?
it might not affect Thomas More a whole lot, but, and when I ask the questions, I have no clue on how to fix it. The pay-to-play, one of the college tuition that we've heard about, the high student loan, that's hanging an amble around graduates' necks. And then that high student loan and the more federal dollars that are available are causing the increase in tuition.
Right, right, I think those are all three good points. One, the pay to play, this whole admissions scandal, you notice that the scandal is at schools that have very, very high prestige. So USC, you know, other schools, I don't know all of them that were in it, but that's the one that's had the most focus. Colleges like Thomas More, I'm not saying that nothing like that could ever happen, I sure as heck hope it wouldn't happen at our institution. But, our athletes come because they're students first, but they still want to play. And I think our coaches have such a good relationship with the people they're recruiting. I really frankly can't imagine that happening at a Thomas More or at an Oberlin or a Wittenberg or other small colleges like this. I think the reason that we see that at USC or other places is they're buying prestige. And, you know, that's all I'm saying. I mean, clearly not an ethical framework that we would work within at a values-based institution like Thomas More. Your second question was about cost, right? A lot of what you read in the paper that says people have $400,000 in debt, that includes their undergraduate and their graduate. So you have medical students that come out, you know, with $400,000 debt or $600 or more. One of the things that does is it limits their opportunities to choose the area of medicine that they really like to practice. You know, some of them are having to become anesthesiologists, I'll just throw out there, or a plastic surgeon, even though they might rather become a pediatrician or an ER doc, because of the high debt load that they're carrying. So there's no question that across the system, we have to figure out how to pay. But there's a lot of external constraints that are raising our costs. And, you know, at Thomas More, our answer to that is raising more money for scholarships. So our number one investment in terms of institutional advancement, we have a new campaign that's going to be going out this spring, is raising scholarship monies for students so that we don't graduate students that have more than, you know, $25,000, $30,000 in debt. We don't have any students from Thomas More that graduate with hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt because they're not paying that high price to begin with. You know, if you're going to a school that has a $50,000 or $60,000 tuition a year, you know, chances are, my oldest son went to WashU, I think, you know, they're proud of not having any scholarship money for their students, right? They can charge whatever they want because that's where the market is. And, you know, we paid his tuition off over 10 years, I think. He got a great education and, you know, but those kinds of colleges are just not accessible to everyone in the general public, and it's a problem. You know, we talk every day about how can we decrease costs. One of the things we did 4 years ago was to go to a book rental program, because books are one of the things that's driving up costs. So all of our students pay their tuition and fees, and those tuition and fees cover all their books on a rental basis. So we go through the trouble of getting all their books for them, having them on campus when they come to some classes, and then they send it back at the end of the semester. So I do think all colleges are really trying to find good ways to reduce the cost of college. Yes, I'm sorry, did I answer all three?
Yeah, the federal dollars that are available raising the tuition, because colleges know that those federal dollars are available to students, so we can raise the tuition. That's a kind of a general thought out there.
But there's not an unlimited pie of federal dollars, as we all know, right? And so as we raise tuitions, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that the federal government will pay proportionally more for that student to go to college. As you raise tuition, sometimes you're raising, you know, the out-of-pocket expense for that student, for that group of students. Yes?
Yeah, I'm using myself as an example. I'll be 52 years in July. I'm currently have 46 days to have my master's degree for NK. but I'm owing almost $80,000 as student loan.
You have 80,000
Yeah,
for your
as a
master's
student
degree?
right now, yeah.
Wow.
So right now, I don't know the means that I will use to pay that debt because I'm 52. So if I'm going to retire at the age of 67, which I was born in 67,
Yeah.
I
You
don't
work
know
all
how
the
I'm
time
going
for
to
the
pay
next
this
15
money.
years,
Yeah.
right?
And at the same time, I needed a college degree
Right.
for me to advance myself. in
Right.
life. So it become a headache for me right now to find a means of live at the same time pay this debt because my first payment will be due in February 2020. So right now, what I'm doing is to cut down all my credit card, pay off all my small debts and everything, apart from my rent and other social responsibilities that I can't avoid. So you are talking about adults. So if somebody is 50 years and you have a nice program like an ethic program, and the person wants to come and look at his age, how is he going to afford those things that's undergrad program?
Our adult programs are
Yeah.
less expensive than our traditional student programs, for that reason. Yeah, it's less expensive than the cost of our traditional student program. It's also less expensive partly because it can be online, right? So you don't have to pay all the building overhead and, you know, many different faculty and so forth. But, you know, we're working on, as you suggest, trying to make these programs as affordable as we can. Because again, it limits what choices you can make about your career, right?
Yeah.
Like, what can you do? Well, I have to do what I can to pay off my college debt. When I remember when I was in college, I won't tell you when, it cost me $3,000 a year. And I went to a small liberal arts college. So, you know, the fact that that's, you know, 100-fold increase in a short period of time, you know, that is something that is really a concern. And we don't want to get to the point where college is for the elite, right? College should be a social good for the community, right? And I don't think our government speaks about it in those terms any longer. I think a lot of people consider college to be a kind of something, you know, that some people get to appreciate and others don't. And so we're trying to fight that trend and bring people, you know, that have financial need, bring people that aren't typically able to go to college into the system.
Thank you, Dr. Jagger.
I've been president for about 8 months and I haven't won yet. So,
Is that one with the red dot on it?
1 and 1. Not even close. 120.
Yeah!
Next president. Two quick announcements. One, Dave, did we get all the sign-ups we needed, or how, are we missing some still? Okay. Please talk to Dave if you have a little bit of time to spare. And I want to announce the 4 teachers of the year, and then I'll dismiss us. We've got those elected, Nicole, Corley, is that right? M-A-H-O.
Mahoney.
Mahoney, okay. She's from Walton Verona High School. Tricia Ribner from Walton Verona Elementary. Samantha Richards from Urbanbeck Elementary. And Tiffany Westhoff from Boone County High School. We'll be celebrating that April 22nd, so be sure you don't miss it. And with that, have a great week.